so what else happening in sports today? And we just kept saying and there was so much going on yesterday.
Yeah, and there were, it was a range of emotion.
She's back.
Highs, lows, things very unexpected and shocking. I mean, from Alex Smith to Dak to the Lakers winning their 17th title in such challenging and unusual circumstances in the bubble. Hundreds of days after the season began, winning that title with a 106-93 victory over the Heat. LeBron James a triple-double, 28 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists, first player to win Finals MVP with 3 different teams, and only player besides MJ to win 4 or more Finals MVPs. After the victory, here's Anthony Davis on Kobe Bryant.
Ever since the tragedy, all we wanted to do was do it for him, and we didn't let him down. It would have been great to do it, last game in his jerseys, but, it made us come out even more aggressive, even more powerful on both ends of the floor to make sure we close it out tonight. I know he's looking down on us, proud of us. I know, Vanessa's proud of us, the organization's proud of us. It means a lot to us. It's a tough moment, man. He was a big brother to all of us, and we did this for him.
You know what, after all that tragedy, it was really nice to see the joy that brought everyone.
This is sickening.
Kobe's memory, being able to do that. And this is from Vanessa Bryant. Her congratulations on her IG story. She's referencing Rob Pelinka, Lakers VP of Operations.
It would have happened regardless. It's just sickening that he didn't get to see it. I mean, he knew as soon as they signed LeBron it was going to happen. Anyone knew as soon as they had Anthony Davis and LeBron on the same team, it was pretty much a guaranteed win. Especially after the Warriors lost Curry and had didn't have the other dude.
The 6-yard TD pass to DK Metcalf with 15 seconds left, giving the Seahawks a 1.
The Warriors overtime, if they got healthy, probably would have made the playoffs and made it tough. But when the coronavirus hit and everybody just took their records from that time and they were all cut out, look at the Bulls. I mean, over time the Bulls might not even have made the playoffs if it was a real season. But the Bulls are young and they are healthy and they just were able to get past everyone they needed to get past to get in. But to be honest, I don't know if over time they would have even made it. It's like a season cut in half.
Receiver in NFL history to record 3 receiving touchdowns and a rushing touchdown in a game. Pittsburgh.
There'll always be an asterisk on this season anyway. Let's see if they could do it again when it's a full season. I don't know. Who even knows what's going to happen next year?
After starting the year 0-5, but I would not say that is an immediate concern for any of these teams, Hannah.
Where's this dude, man?
He started the day, impressive straight sets victory over his rival Novak Djokovic, capturing his 13th French Open title, improves his career mark at Roland Garros to a ridiculous 102. That victory securing his 20th Grand Slam title, so he ties Roger Federer for the most Grand Slam wins by a man all time.
In light of multiple positive COVID-19 tests on the Baylor football team, the Bears' upcoming football game with OK State, which was scheduled for this Saturday, has been postponed.
I think a lot of things are going to get shaken up in this offseason.
Announced Sunday, the league's championship game remains tentatively scheduled for December 12th or 19th. That's dependent on the participants.
And White Sox and their skipper Rick Renteria have agreed to part ways. The team made the announcement today. His 4th season with Chicago. The 58-year-old led the White Sox to a 35-25 regular season record and their first playoff appearance since 2008. Also out today, their pitching coach Don Cooper. He had been with the team since 2002. And those are your half-hour headlines. I tell you what, yesterday we were on and it was like 7 a.m. breaking news, to start the day. It just kept going. So you've seen all the changes in the NFL schedule. It's crazy. It's your head spins trying to keep track of it, but
it really is, and how it impacts what and the ripple effect. We do know that we do have a Monday night football.
You think you got it? Oh, you think you got it? Well, gotten it, don't get it when you're giving it all.
And it's going to be with the Saints, who won't have Michael Thomas. That was also news that came out yesterday. He's been ruled out after an altercation with teammate C.J. Gardner-Johnson this weekend. Thomas had been questionable anyway for tonight's game versus the Charger with an ankle injury. For more on the guys who are going to be on the field, here's our Monday Night Football crew.
Young football players dream of playing in the National Football League for the money, the glitz, the glory, and the love of competition to play the best of the best. Justin Herbert is wondering, do I really have to see Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and Drew Brees in the first month of my starting career? He's lost his first 3 starts, but only by 3, 5, and 7 points. He'll be up against the Saints in the Dome tonight. Lewis?
Alvin Kamara's impact this year has been tremendous, especially over the past 3 weeks. Without number 1 wide receiver Michael Thomas, he has filled the void in the passing game in particular. He's a guy who can be deployed in many different positions, both in the backfield and out of the backfield as a wide receiver. We know he's one of the best screen route runners in the entire NFL. And then when they get down in the red zone in particular, keep your eye on number 41, both in the backfield as a runner and, again, as a screen runner. Without him, they wouldn't have the success that they've had so far. They'll be counting on him a lot tonight.
It wasn't supposed to be this way for Justin Herbert. He was supposed to learn on the job from Tyrod Taylor. This offense was supposed to have offensive linemen up front, Mike Pouncey, Trey Turner, Brian Bulaga. All those guys are out, and as we know, Tyrod Taylor is out, and it has come down to Justin Herbert. A lot on this young man's shoulders. We've seen some unbelievable plays from him so far in 3 starts, but they haven't gotten a win. He's got a lot of pressure tonight on him. He's going to have to make good decisions, going to have to continue to make those plays down the field and eliminate the turnovers. 3 interceptions on this young season. They all have impacted the outcomes of games for Justin Herbert. Join us all tonight on ESPN's Monday Night Football from New Orleans. Monday Night Countdown starts our coverage at 6 Eastern, followed by the Chargers.
You think you got it. Oh, you think you got it. Well, guiding it, don't get it when you're giving it all.
So, we're going to talk to Anthony Davis and LeBron James. They sit down with Rachel Nichols after the confetti falls. Why King James? Is he the best all time? AD answers the question.
Nothing can beat this.
Not even a pillowcase filled with candy?
No. This is a pillowcase filled with candy. Except it's a cup filled with candy.
The trick-or-treat glass.
That's so good.
Oh my god, you're going crazy today.
The Bullet Frontier Fund is making a commitment to help bartenders keep doing what they do best. Let's keep our bartenders pouring.
Don't let the comfort fool you. Don't let the attention to detail lead you to believe that a Honda is a delicate machine. You'd be wrong. Underneath every surface that carries a Honda badge, there has always been the capacity to amaze. From the core of everything we have ever built, all the way to the top of where you want to go. Rise to the challenge with the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline.
Is it too early to start celebrating Halloween? Well, if you're celebrating by eating Reese's, then no. You're actually late. Not sorry.
How, dude? I don't get it.
Knows how to build unlimited
Built up to the earthquake. He wasn't afraid of an earthquake.
I'm on my phone 24/7. Then, for the first time ever, include Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
We're a big soccer family.
Handmaid's Tale. I love Frozen.
Then give families plans to mix and match, so you only pay for what you need and offer it at a price built for everyone. Plus, get 2 Samsung Galaxy S20.
Damn, man.
$200 when you switch. The network more people rely on gives you more.
I should just earthquake. I'm such a fool, man.
And open that pottery studio.
How'd you come up with all these backstories?
I got help from a pro. My financial professional explained to me all the ways Nationwide can help protect financial futures in Paytonville.
Nationwide can help the Greens get lifetime income if their son Kyle's moving back home. It helped set up a financial plan for Mrs. Garcia.
And he explained how Nationwide can help Mr. Paisley
That was a good game, though.
early and spend more time with his pal Peyton.
And their new band.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just had to shield the Vigoroth.
I haven't.
Experian Boost has helped millions of people.
I just boosted 15 points with Experian Boost. This is incredible.
With a higher credit score, I definitely feel like I'm going to save a lot of money.
Boost your credit scores instantly. Free. Download the Experian app now.
I'm tasting vanilla ice cream, Oreo cookie, the mini M&M's.
People are running the double waters.
And I take a bite, it's like, there it is! Oreo piece showed up to the party and brought its friends.
Seems like pretty normal. Swampert is such a pain in the ass. I should have shielded the Vigoroth. I had another special waiting. I would have either got the other shield, and then I could have chipped down. That was just bad play on my side. Didn't deserve to win that one.
This is a massive fight the world will be watching.
Why would you upgrade to faster speeds? Well, more streaming, more gaming, more phones and laptops.
Think he realizes he got lucky there.
More data. So upgrade for fast, reliable internet with unlimited data.
Yes.
All at the best price. So you can stay connected to everything.
This is the dream scenario.
Call 866-940-4388 and upgrade today. Only from Optimum.
The dog was a hero. And heroes are necessary.
Earthquake. Cool.
Whatever happens can lead to better things. I think you and I collided for a reason.
What's it say? In a magical place. Follow me!
It's just...
Magic is on our side.
Optimum has new movies on demand every Tuesday. Order today.
Our team been through a lot this year. We've endured and we've come out strong. And we faced adversity. If we are able to come through all of this and achieve the ultimate prize, I do think it deserves a harder than ordinary asterisk. If you're going to put an asterisk on it, I don't think it weakens it at all.
355 days after that season-opening loss to the Clippers, the Lakers finally won their hard-earned championship. When LeBron came to LA to do just that, little could he have known the added responsibilities that came along with the attendant pressure of expectations when leading one of the NBA's premier franchises. The loss of the beloved legend Kobe Bryant, the COVID-19 pandemic, the mission of demanding social justice after the death of George Floyd, the dedication to getting people to vote. After all the confetti fell in Orlando last night, Rachel Nichols sat down with LeBron and AD to reflect.
The Lakers conquered the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters. To say hello to the champion.
Good catch.
This was very hard, and there were nights and days, I know for you, where you started thinking through what was worth it. And can you explain what some of those moments were like?
When you're a guy who loves his family and does it for the family, you have moments where you question, is it worth being away from your family like this? Is it worth it? But then you talk to your family and they give you reassurance of why you're there.
I'm not going to get with the shadow ball.
We are each other's family, entire team. And, we always talked about this would be even more worth it to win a championship. We're here, we're sacrificing for a little over 3 months. And now we,
These kids. I see your daughter running around behind you right now.
I love it. I love it.
Bad stuff.
I love it. It's a beautiful thing.
And Marquis' daughter. And so we're able to just, stick it out and realize, they say, you call your family, they say, no, you're not coming home. What? But win this championship and then come home. So they give you that reassurance, like you said, to make this all worth it.
You're a Chicago guy, so this is going to be maybe the toughest question I ask you. Is he the greatest of all time?
To get 3 championships with 3 different franchises, 4th final MVP.
Four championships.
Okay. 4 championships. How many final MVPs? 4. It's... He different.
He different.
In case for itself, I won the championship tonight.
Anthony Davis is funny, man.
Our friends and all that stuff, but I'm not going to give it to y'all. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fall for it. You guys know how much I love Michael Jordan. I went number 23 because of Michael Jordan. So y'all can do the dates. Y'all can figure that out.
Finals MVP, LeBron James.
LeBron on. Now you're the MVP of this finals. Have you told him that as the years go on, he's going to have to start carrying you?
He carried me a lot. Not of all season. And I just try to do the same thing back to him. I mean, he's special. And it's that simple.
Are you serious? Of course you did.
It's that simple.
I love that. All right, it was fun seeing them last night. The Lakers, by the way, because of course we can't leave this alone, right? I mean, you know, they barely won. Hours later, they are the favorite to repeat next year. And much more of that duo staying together. And I'm saying, let's wait till the end of LeBron's career. Maybe he'll match MJ's 6 titles, right? I mean, why not? And then we can have a talk. The Clippers, they're a close second. Clippers got some work to do. Bucks, Warriors, Nets round out the top 5.
Well, the Lakers winning wasn't the only emotion we saw yesterday of his return to the field. For the first time since 2018, Washington quarterback Alex Smith called the moment surreal. For those of us watching at home, I would say maybe emotional aptly describes it, just especially when you think about the fact he almost lost his leg while fighting for his life after an infection, 17 surgeries, months and months of rehab. And while his return to a fanless FedEx Field led to little fanfare, will there be a more indelible image than watching his family overcome with happiness when he ran to the huddle for the first time after a grueling rehabilitation? And here it is, Kyle Allen taken out.
All the guys are grouped together on a football field. They talk about the play.
We're going to hear from Stefania Bell.
They work out their play.
About how he felt in that moment, how she felt in that moment.
They go in a huddle every play.
I see. And then the guys
If they don't know their plays, yeah, they look at that.
Well, this also says it all, because the question was, how would he hold up under pressure and getting hit? And luckily, I guess for him, maybe, he got hit quite a bit. That's the first sack Aaron Donald. It was a strange feeling, because I spent the last couple of years trying not to fall down. He was sacked 6 times, but the point remains that he returned it all.
I mean,
and I made a
Sue
mess.
was there, and I continued to reach for it and put it out there and strive for it. But no, I'd be lying if I was saying there weren't a lot of days when I didn't think it was going to happen. But you just kind of keep pushing through, and I always felt like when I had my darkest moments, there was always something in the corner that happened that I just kept farther along. And all of a sudden, I made a big game for a big step or something quick. And then I'd kind of keep marching, and I felt like it would repeat itself. And all of a sudden, then I'd make another jump.
Coming up at 1:45 outside the lines, we'll take a look back at Alex Smith's journey to make his way back to the field, and that is where you'll hear from Stefania Bell.
Truly moment of truth comes to us from Sunday Night Football. Russell Wilson, 6-yard game-winning touchdown pass to who else? DK Metcalf, the clutch duo. 15 seconds left in the game, giving the Hawks a 1-point lead over the Minnesota Vikings and their first 5-0 start in franchise history.
Moment of Truth is brought to you by Truly Lemonade. Live truly.
Coming up to these Sunday fashion statements from around the NFL that were turning heads before the games even began. I'm so into Sunday's best.
Let's hold. I'm not impressed. Let's move. I'm acting for like an empress. Bone on my bone, flesh on my flesh. Witness in me, you can't make me feel flesh. I'm still AD.
Life after death.
Roll the credits.
How do you think they make Starburst taste so juicy?
Starburst? Juice Drag equation. Super top secret mathematical formula they keep stored inside a safe, inside a vault, inside a volcano.
Oh, Juice Dradix.
Starburst, unexplainably juicy.
Today's the day to get to your Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to make dinner time a little easier. Meal times can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to work, parent, and help with the schooling all at once.
Cool.
So let us help with KFC's $20 fill-ups. It's like a home-cooked meal you don't have to cook. Drive-thrus open or get contactless delivery.
Real steel. Find yours. Our battery-powered
I don't trust it. Energy ball.
you need to take on your to-do list. Battery power made by Steel. Not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot. Pick up at over 9,000 local Steel dealers. Find yours at steeldealers.com.
Get the parts you need at your locally owned Napa. Order online and pick up curbside in just 30 minutes or get it delivered with free one-day shipping. Quality parts delivered quickly and safely. That's Napa know-how.
How about no?
She's done.
No.
Shiggy, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Come on. No.
No. No.
No.
Only Discover has no annual fee on any card.
Skip to cold relief fast. Alka-Seltzer Plus Power Max Gels with 25% more concentrated power. Oh, what a relief it is. So fast.
That's half the fun of a new house. Seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help is pretty fun too.